How many people have heard of the up-and-coming dihydrogen monoxide or DHMO debate? A topic you probably haven't heard of in the news just yet. DHMO is considered a leading silent killer in today's society. Here are some of the dangers associated with dihydrogen monoxide as cited from dhmo.org. You can get death due to accidental inhalation of DHMO, even in small quantities. Prolonged exposure to solid DHMO causes severe tissue damage. DHMO is a major component of acid rain. It's found in biopsies of precancerous tumors and lesions, and it's given to vicious dogs involved in recent deadly attacks, among many others. Some uses of DHMO include it's in nuclear power plants, in the development of genetically engineered crops and animals. Historically, DHMO was found in Hitler's death camps in Nazi Germany and in prisons in Turkey, Serbia, Croatia, Libya, Iraq, and Iran. It's in animal research laboratories and in pesticide production and distribution, among many, many other places. After seeing all of this information, you may be asking yourself why you've never heard of a substance that's seemingly so dangerous and poses such risk to today's society. In fact, after seeing these same facts, a majority of students interviewed agreed that banning DHMO would be the right thing to do. Take a second and think. Since a majority of students agree, and possibly you do as well, the government must be taking steps to ban this, right? If they aren't, we should be in an uproar, shouldn't we? Well, here's what I didn't mention. Dihydrogen monoxide is more commonly known as H2O, or water, as I'm sure you all are familiar with. Now, why would the creators of this website, and I, try to scare you into banning water out of society? It's not done to trick you, but instead, to teach you. Look how we presented the information. We crammed it in your face. We used a lot of scary, yet true statistics. And we included scary visuals meant to make you think that water is some sort of deadly chemical. Unfortunately, a lot of sources that are easy for us to click on or look at are presented in a similar fashion. The DHMO debate is trying to teach us that even though some sources may appear reliable, such as dhmo.org, they are anything but. Some people nowadays will form their opinion on a subject based upon the first source they view, and the creators of dhmo.org, and I agree, that is not how research should be done. We should try to take our time, find trustworthy sources, and thoroughly research an important topic before forming such a serious opinion on it. You may be thinking right now, wait a minute, wasn't this presentation supposed to be on climate change? How can the dihydrogen monoxide debate connect to a topic such as global warming? Now, the idea of the debate itself may not carry over, but how to research certainly does. Let me explain. Within our very short time alive on this earth, we've heard millions of opinions floating around regarding climate change. Some political leaders even have the opinion that global warming is a hoax or fraud. Now, I'm not speaking with you today to persuade you that climate change exists. Instead, I'm here to tell you to do the research yourself. Sure, it's super easy to just Google something and click on the first result and be happy with your findings, which sometimes could be helpful. But this is the first source that came up when you Google dihydrogen monoxide. We are a generation of learners and seekers of truth, so I beg that you don't base your viewpoint on something as important as climate change on an answer as simple that it's a hoax. Research it. Look it up. Look at what you can do. Don't have one singular person who isn't educated enough in the topic tell you what to think or do. Overall, I'm sure you've heard this time and time again, but be the change you wish to see in the world. We were born into a generation that has the capability to stop global warming from unimaginable and catastrophic effects. That's an outstanding opportunity and privilege to be the generation that can make the changes to keep our world as beautiful and prosperous as we found it. If there's anything I can ask of you, it's to use this privilege and recognize what impact you can have on this earth. If only we stand up for this misuse and greed that continues to destroy it. Do the research and form your own opinions. Thank you.